Hello, hello. This is Edward Neuville from NeufvilleLaw. So, we've heard a lot about different proclamations, different decisions that are affecting travel to the U.S., visas being paused, countries on list. And the question is, well, I want to come to the World Cup. I want to travel. What do I do? So today we'll cover how to get a priority visa appointment with the FIFA Pass. That's something new. The step-by-step visa process, important mistakes to avoid, and some common questions we are receiving from our clients. All right. First, big news. What is it? If you purchase the official World Cup tickets through FIFA, you may qualify for priority visa appointments. Let me repeat. If you purchase official World Cup tickets through FIFA, you may qualify for priority visa appointments. And this is done through something that is called the FIFA Pass system. So please book your tickets through using the FIFA Pass process that is done through FIFA, which is the Federation of International Football Associations. This program allows ticket holders to potentially access expedited visa appointments scheduling, which will be extremely helpful because the visa wait times in many countries are extremely long. So you don't want to go through the regular visa application and scheduling process if you have a FIFA ticket through the FIFA Pass system. So there's a special process that has been set up for those who want to attend the FIFA World Cup. However, a FIFA ticket does not guarantee you a visa, okay? So just because you buy your ticket through the FIFA Pass system doesn't mean that you're guaranteed, but it definitely puts you ahead of the line, and that's where you need to be, all right? You must still qualify for the normal visa rules and pass all the security checks and vetting, which means that, you still have to go through making sure that you have ties to your home country. So, step one, purchase your tickets through FIFA, okay? To qualify for priority processing, your tickets must be purchased through FIFA, FIFA.com/tickets. So, if you want to come to the US for the FIFA World Cup, first purchase your ticket at FIFA.com tickets, all right? Once you've purchased your ticket, then you must log into your FIFA account and you will submit a FIFA Pass opt-in form. I know, just listen. If you need additional instructions or assistance, contact us. We will walk you through the process, all right? Now, this form will connect your ticket purchase to your visa application. The name and your passport number you enter must match exactly what appears on your passport. So if your name is John Lewis Jenkins, you don't want to use a nickname when you're setting up your FIFA account. And so, if you don't use your legal name ever in life, but just only on your passport, well, for the World Cup and this process, you will be using that name to set up your account and your visa. You start your application process. Once you complete the FIFA opt-in process, you will begin your visa application on the U.S. Department of State website, okay? And you go through the normal processing of filling out the DS-160, which is the visa application form. You make sure your name is spelled correctly, your passport number is entered correctly, and everything matches exactly what is on the FIFA form. You don't want to mess up with that. If you don't do that, the system will not recognize you as an FIFA ticket holder. So remember that. And secondly, at this point, you probably know that, in the current environment that we're in and how high the stakes are, probably not to do this yourself. you probably want to at least have a lawyer or consult with a lawyer, especially if you haven't done this before. If I were you, I would do that. Then you schedule your visa appointment. And once you complete the form, you schedule your visa appointment, and you go through the normal processing of how a regular visa processing will go. You know, you upload your photo, you pay the fee, you select an appointment date. Okay? Now, at this point, at some point, you will be asked whether you're a FIFA ticket holder. You want to check yes, you are. If your information matches the FIFA opt-in system, you will then receive a priority access to, you will receive access to the priority FIFA appointment slot. And this is what people refer to as the FIFA Pass appointment. So there you have it. And the final interview step is you attend your interview at the embassy as someone who's coming to the United States to participate in the World Cup as spectators, of course. Again, expect to have the normal questions. Why are you traveling to the United States? How long you'll be there? What ties you have in your home country? Basically, the officer is trying to determine whether you'll be qualified for a temporary visa. I will say also, don't be shocked if the officer asks you whether or not or where are you going to watch the games. I mean, you are coming for the purpose of the World Cup. So if you go to the interview, expect that these are questions that will be asked, the normal visa processing, as well as what games are you going to watch, where are you going, what's your favorite team. Those are questions normally. So the most important advice I can give you is be honest, answer all the questions truthfully and clearly. Do not provide false information or misleading information. And so my recommendation is the World Cup starts in June, July. So chances are you want to start making your plans now, purchasing your tickets, of course, reserving your hotels. Those are things that, I assume the officer will probably want to see, and, proceed from there. Okay. If your visa is denied, they will provide you an explanation. And if your circumstances change, you can reapply. But the FIFA World Cup ticket process is not a guarantee. So, it only gets you to the front of the line for the sole purpose of coming to the U.S. to watch the World Cup. Okay? So yes, start your visa processing application now. The best advice to start early. And, wait times around the world can be long. So, to just reduce the stress, schedule your appointment now, okay? All right, perfect. So if you plan to attend the World Cup in the U.S., you will first need to do 5 things. 1, buy your ticket through FIFA. Complete the FIFA opt-in form. 3, submit your DS-160 form. That is the application for your visa. You need to schedule your visa interview and prepare for your visa interview carefully. So following these steps correctly can make the process much smoother. So this is all the process just in a nutshell as to those who are seeking to come to the United States for purposes of attending the FIFA World Cup and cheering on your team. Now, this is only relevant to the United States, okay? This is not relevant to Canada or Mexico. I don't practice law in those jurisdictions, so you will need to find out how to get visas to travel to it. But in terms of the U.S., this is the information that you know if you want to come and cheer on your team. Now, but again, this is just a summary of what the process looks like. So if I were you, I will recommend that you definitely consult with an attorney, an immigration attorney, who can advise you through this process. Now, if you want to use our services, we'll be glad to assist you. Our number is 301-562-7995, or that's +1 301-562-7995. Our handle is NeufvilleLaw, or at NeufvilleLaw. You can reach us online. You can send a message. You can also send us an email at contact, TACT at NeufvilleLaw.com. So, send me a message. Let me know.